Good evening, all my endo sisters and hister sisters. I just wanted to give you all an update as to how I'm feeling from this morning. Actually, not that much different. Having some pain. I actually just took me a pain pill about 20 minutes ago. So I'm hoping that pill kicks in fast because I got some packing to do and a couple of other personal assignments and stuff. So I said that I would come back and give you guys a video to a project that I have been working on that is very dear to my heart and to my baby. I recently started the organization called the PAACCE Center, and what that stands for is P stands for polycystic ovarian syndrome. The first A stands for adhesions. The second A is adenomyosis. And then C is cervical. The other C is cancer. E is endometriosis. I wanted to begin an organization that not only focused on endometriosis, but the other diseases and illnesses that accompany it. Too often we forget about those because endometriosis is a big thing, and although there is no cure for endometriosis, but what about the other ones? You know, I suffer from PCOS and adhesions and chronic pelvic pain, as well as a lot of other ones since I've had my hysterectomy. So I've had cervical cancer and uterine fibroids and polyps. I've had a lot of the other ones as well. So I don't want to begin an organization that only focused on one thing. So the goal of the PAACCE Center is to eventually, I want to, of course, find a cure and raise awareness, but I want to develop a healthcare insurance and plan and get a bill passed for it, for all the diseases that are associated with endometriosis. Because I find that a lot of my endo sisters out there do not, have health insurance, and the health insurances that they do have are not covering all of these procedures and tests, and it's leading to them, losing their jobs and become financially stressed. And I hate that so many of them are financially struggling, and like makes me feel bad. So I feel like it's my job to help them and help us all out. I don't plan to be in the military forever, so when I get out, what is gonna, cover me? Like, how am I gonna be okay? So that is the goal. We also, within the PAACCE Center, we have a pen pal club, and we call it Painting the Male Yellow. It's not my slogan. A lot of us have shared that slogan, but we say we're painting the male yellow because yellow and the yellow ribbon signifies endometriosis. So what you do is you send a card or a small gift to an endo sister, and sometimes they don't even know that it's coming to them, and it cheers up their day. I can testify by that. I've had some really low days and came home from work, checked the mail, and there was a nice card from one of my lovely sisters, and it really cheered me up. So, that's another thing that we do. And then I want to create some type of financial structure or resources to help these women and families that don't have the means to care for themselves and don't have the money, So I want to figure out how to help them out financially. And I also I've been thinking about getting I want to do an urgent care facility that will be all over the world, not just in one place, but it'll be all over the world to treat women that suffer from endometriosis and the other illnesses and diseases. Because when we go to the emergency room, not all of us, but a lot of us have been being treated like we're drug seeking people, and it's not that. We come to you because we're in pain and we want to sleep. We want to move about that day and not be in pain. Like, it is horrible to go through life every day in pain. And people don't get that. They think we just coming to them so we can get high. And trust and believe, that is not my goal. And that is not the goal of many of my sisters. We just want to live a normal life. And when you doctors or the emergency rooms, they treat us like that, that hurts us emotionally. It brings us down. I personally experienced that and I felt low. I went home. I drove from the emergency room actually and cried in my car because I had never ever felt that way before. And it was the worst feeling ever. It's like, now I never want to go to the emergency room. I pray I don't have to go because I don't want to experience that again. I never asked them to give me any drugs. I wanted a shot. They thought I wanted a prescription to, take home and take the pills and just get high off of. I was really in pain. And just because you see us and we're not bawling sometimes and all over the floor acting crazy, doesn't mean we're not hurting. We don't always have to show you guys or anybody how we're feeling. And that day I had my 6-year-old son with me. Just because the doctor didn't see me crying and, balled up, he assumed that I was faking. How dare you? I'm getting sick of us being treated that way and turned around from doctors that we are depending on. We look to you for guidance and for help and to help us out, get healthy and well. And you treat us that way. So I say no more. We are breaking the silence and we are now starting to make a difference. We are going to raise awareness. We will find a cure for this. So I ask that you be on the lookout for the PAACCE Center and all the great things that we are about to accomplish. And I ask that you please take your time out, even if it's $1. Go to www.gofundme.com/PAACCE Center. And that's PAACCE Center. And donate anything you can. And if you can't, just pass the link on to another person and, letting them spread the link as well. That's creating awareness. That's spreading the word out there that we, the PAACCE Center, exist and we're coming to take over the world. I thank you for your time and for watching the video, and stay tuned for us. Hope you're having a pain-free day and a blessed day. Goodbye.